welcome back to Prepare to Prosper. Today, we're going to dive into a topic that's super important if you're getting started with crypto. How to actually get your hands on some cryptocurrency. We're going to look at a few different platforms where you can buy, sell, and trade. And trust me, I'm going to keep it super simple and down to earth. So grab a coffee, sit back and relax, and let's get into it. So you want to get into crypto, but you're not exactly sure where to start. There are a bunch of platforms out there and it can get pretty confusing, but don't worry, we've got you covered. We're going to go through some of the most popular options, and I'm going to also share my own experiences along the way. First up, we have Coinbase. Coinbase is one of the biggest and most well-known platforms for buying and selling crypto. It's very user-friendly and it's great for beginners. You can download the app onto your phone, or you can also use it on your computer. Setting up an account is pretty straightforward. It's just like signing up for any other online service. One thing that I really like about Coinbase is its simplicity. You can buy Bitcoin or Ethereum and a bunch of other cryptocurrencies with just a few clicks. And they also offer educational resources, which I personally found super helpful when I was just starting out. But as with anything, there are some downsides. The fees can be a little bit higher compared to some other platforms. So if you are planning on doing a lot of trading, you may want to consider some of the other options. So next up, let's talk about Binance. Binance is a bit more advanced than Coinbase, but it's also a lot cheaper when it comes to fees. If you're looking to save a little bit of money on transactions, Binance might be the way to go. One thing to keep in mind with Binance is that it can be a bit overwhelming at first because there are a lot of features and a lot of options, but once you get the hang of it, it's a super powerful tool for trading crypto. Personally, I found Binance a bit tricky to navigate at the outset, but there are plenty of tutorials online that can help out. And if you're just like me and starting out, it's okay to take your time and learn at your own pace. Another great platform is Kraken. Kraken is known for its security and low fees, which makes it a favorite among crypto enthusiasts. The interface is clean and straightforward, and they offer a wide range of cryptocurrencies. Plus, Kraken has some pretty advanced trading options if you decide to go deeper into the crypto rabbit hole. Kraken can seem a bit complicated at first, but don't let that scare you off, because with a bit of practice, like anything else, you're gonna get the hang of it. Last but not least, I wanna talk about Gemini. Gemini is a United States-based exchange which was founded by the Winklevoss twins. Gemini is super user-friendly with a clean and easy to navigate interface. They focus a lot on security, which is always a really good thing when dealing with our money. One thing I appreciate about Gemini is their great customer support. So if you run into any issues, their support team is pretty responsive, which I find extremely helpful. And the fees are also very reasonable, which makes it a solid choice for both beginners and more experienced users. I'd like to share a bit about my own experience, especially dealing with cryptocurrency in New York. If you are in New York, you might have noticed that not all platforms are available due to regulatory issues. For example, Binance isn't fully accessible here, which can be a bit of a bummer. When I was first trying to onboard, I faced a bunch of roadblocks. It felt like every platform that I wanted to use had some sort of restriction going on, but I found that using platforms like Coinbase and Gemini did make things a lot easier because they are compliant with New York regulations. To wrap things up, getting into crypto doesn't have to be that complicated. Whether you choose Coinbase for its simplicity, Binance for its lower fees, Kraken for its security, or Gemini for its user-friendly interface, there is a platform out there for everyone. Now remember, it's all about finding what works best for you. So take your time, do your research, and do not be afraid to ask questions because we're all learning together. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today on Prepare to Prosper. And if you did find this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more down-to-earth crypto content. And hey, if you have any questions or experiences that you want to share, drop them in the comments below. So until next time, keep learning and stay curious.